Hello and welcome to Vegan Running Dietitian. It is finally fall, so you know what that means. Pumpkin everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but today's recipe is. It is pumpkin scones, and they are absolutely delicious. It's a Copycat recipe for the for the Starbucks, but these are vegan and a whole lot cheaper as well. Okay, so to get this recipe started, you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Next, we're gonna put the dry ingredients into a bowl. We're gonna add 2 cups of flour into your bowl. We're going to add 1/3 of a cup of packed light brown sugar. We're going to take 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda, and then we're going to take 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. We're just going to mix this together. Now we're going to cut in 1/2 cup of cold vegan butter. And you want to make sure that when you mix this, that it becomes crumbly. Okay, next what we're going to do is for the egg replacer, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of flaxseed and 3 tablespoons of water and combine them. And then we're going to let it sit as we add the rest of our ingredients and then add that. We're going to add 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree, 3 tablespoons of soy milk or any other milk alternative you want, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And now we will add our flaxseed and we'll mix away. Now we're going to put the dough onto a floured surface. I'm going to use a cutting board that's floured. Then we're just going to pat it out and then cut it into our scones. Okay, now we're going to put these in our oven at 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes, so keep an eye on them. Alright, while the scones are baking, we're going to make the 2 glazes that go on top. The first has 1 cup of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of soy milk or any other kind of milk that you're wanting to use. The second that goes on top is the spiced glaze. This has 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of milk, and then about 1/4 to 1/2 of a teaspoon of the pumpkin spice. So let's go ahead and make those while it's baking. Alright, so our scones have finished baking. We're going to let them cool off for a little bit. And then once they're cooled off, we're going to put on the first glaze, just the plain glaze. And then we're going to put on the spiced glaze afterwards. So here are our pumpkin scones. They are absolutely delicious. If you guys give them a try, make sure that you take a picture with a hashtag #VeganRunningDietitian. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.